It's a random day in June, so that means it's time for Cap's Recap. So, hello everybody, welcome back to my monthly little update series, and yeah, I know these are supposed to be like every 15th of the month, but I figured since, the 15th is going to come when I'm sort of like, I've already started the whole summer strategy thing, I at least want to, have an intro to that. So yeah, that's why this one is coming way earlier than it should be. Like, yeah, if all goes well, this will be up like 10 days ahead of schedule. Yeah. But yeah, I'm just going to cover like essentially the major thing that's going to be happening to this channel over the summer, and that's the Summer of Strategy, which is a sort of like little continuation of my whole like themed summer thing that I gave a shot last year, only didn't really do a lot of planning for that. So, yeah, this has been planned considerably more. However, like with all this planning that went into it, I'm now very, very just nervous about it. And like second guessing myself. But hey, whatever, I'm in too deep now. Might as well just keep going. So yeah, if you were here last year, I did a Summer of Sony where I showcased random Sony PlayStation 1 games and stuff. And yeah, it was fun. It was just like poorly handled. So this year, I'm doing a Summer of Strategy where I'm spotlighting, just various strategy games. So yeah, there's going to be 3 major LPs taking place over the summer, like one for each month, essentially. And I still want to keep them secret because, that's fun. But I will give you hints as to what these 3 major LPs will be. One of them, well, a new game in its series came out this year. The second one is based off a very popular anime series. That's not as popular now, but hey, it was a big deal back in the day. And as for the third one, well, I already did one game in this series on my channel. And yeah, if you're paying attention to the comments on an older video, like you might already know what one of them's going to be. But hey, whatever, it's secrecy and all that junk and mystery and intrigue and fun and yeah. But also for the 13 weeks of the summer, I'm going to be just, spotlighting one game in particular. So yeah, these won't be like, one-shot videos or quick looks. But at the same time, they won't be full LPs. So I guess you could sort of consider them extended looks. So for example, for some of these games, it might just be as simple as, playing a few multiplayer rounds with a friend. Playing like one, short campaign broken up across the days. Or just doing a few levels or chapters to sort of see how the game is and just, have fun. And who knows, maybe one of them might end up becoming a full LP sometime down the road. Maybe, maybe not, I don't know. It depends on, feedback and how well the videos do and stuff, But yeah, I'm always open to suggestions and whatnot. I currently have 10 games already chosen for each week, though, with 3 weeks left open because I just couldn't think of any other strategy games. So I don't know, I'm thinking like maybe one week could be like a game you all vote on or something. Another could be like, somebody suggests a cool strategy game, I check it out, and, that's the one for that week. And I guess the third one could be, I don't know, like a continuation of a game that already had a week that was like, did really well, view-wise, like-wise, people want to see more. Like, okay, you know what, it gets a second spotlight week. But anyway, the 10 games I sort of have chosen now, and, everything is subject to change. Like, the list isn't totally concrete, but at the same time, it's looking pretty complete, like, well, set in stone, I guess, maybe, I don't know, whatever. Anyway, these 10 games include Civilization, no clue if I'm going to be doing like Civ 3, Civ 4, or Civ 5, I don't know, I will choose one of them, of course. It'll probably be the one that I can, like, that looks the best, that I can most easily record. Yeah. We will also have Worms once again. I have to decide on, like, the best version of that to do. XCOM, Company of Heroes, Defense Grid Awakening, Warhammer 40k, Battle for Wesnoff, I hope I pronounced that correctly, Orb, and then Diner Dash and Prison Architect. Okay, so those last two are stretches, but I mean, I had a hard time thinking of a diverse list of strategy games. But yeah, if anything's going to be switched out, it'll more than likely be Prison Architect, because, oh boy, that was a stretch. I mean, hey, Steam said it was a strategy game, and that's good enough for me. Even though it's technically a simulator game, but there's some strategy involved with that. I am really pushing it. But yeah, like I said, I try to keep things like really diverse when just choosing these games and stuff. For example, Civilization, that's turn-based and 4X. Worms is an artillery strategy game. Company of Heroes is real-time strategy. Defense Grid Awakening is tower defense. Orb is, space-based. Diner Dash, as much as you might scoff at that, it actually is a very strategic game because, you deal with time management and, for some real-time strategies, you need to have really good time management skills. Prison Architect, I mean, yeah, that's, planning and just, infrastructure and all that junk. I mean, simulation games in general are just, really weird to identify. I mean, yeah, they're their own genre, but at the same time, they could be considered strategy games. But hey, if there's a big enough outcry about Prison Architect, I'll just, keep that out of the lineup and switch in, something else. Maybe another tower defense or something, or another real-time strategy. Yeah, like I said, those are just, the main things I'm thinking of. I also have, some more possibilities, maybe Europa Universalis or, some other Sid Meier's game. I mean, granted, his brand is most popular with Civilization, but he has other games, and I own them. And while I admit, they're not as good as Civilization, they're still their own, good games. So yeah, of course, since I have, essentially 16 games planned to have, videos of them up over the summer, the upload schedule is going to be, switched up a little. Because, yeah, I still have Batman, Zelda, and Spyro going on currently. And each one of them has had, just far too many breaks already as is. So I don't really want to, put any of them on hiatus for the summer. So that means for the foreseeable future, as much as it pains me to do this, on a few days there's going to be 3 uploads per day, where it'll be the main strategy game, the secondary strategy game, and one of these 3 LPs having a part go up. And yeah, I know that's going to make things a little crowded, but it's really the only way I can do this without putting these games on hold. Because I don't want more situations like Cave Story and, more recently GoldenEye, so yeah. So yeah, for the most part, Mondays and Thursdays we'll have a Batman part. Tuesdays and Fridays we'll have a Spyro part. And Wednesdays and Saturdays we'll have a Spirit Tracks part. Yeah, 2 parts a week. I know it's going to be kind of messed up, but I don't know, things will start clearing up once one of them ends, and it's looking like it might be Batman. Because I'm actually progressing through that relatively quickly. I mean, with Spyro, I'm, not that far into it, I think. In Spirit Tracks, I just beat the first dungeon, so I don't know. And also, I will still try to, play catch up with the things that need to be caught up with. Namely, the bonus part of Ratchet & Clank, the final parts of GoldenEye, and, like just other things. Those will be up once a week, namely on the weekends. Because that sort of, spaces things out so things won't be clogged up on the weekdays. And yeah, that said, there will be a few things that are going to have like a little hold put on them. For example, Amnesia, I'm going to wait until like all the things that are just like incomplete, aside from that, are wrapped up. And by that I mean like the things only have like, a couple of parts left, like GoldenEye and Ratchet and Clank and Ascetic Mario. Wow, I forgot about that. And Frey Day will definitely be waiting until, one or two of the like, ongoing things in Batman, Zelda, or Spyro ends. And that really pains me because that was something I've wanted to do for a while and it would have given me a reason to practice my fighting games, but I mean, hey, it can wait. I mean, I'm not going to CEO or Evo, even though both sound like they're going to be incredibly hype, with Smash 4 and Pokken just exceeding so many expectations. But hey, the big house is going to be here in October or November or whenever. Yeah, that's a local Smash tournament that's sort of like right in my backyard. So hey, I might be able to go to that. We'll see. And I don't recall if I mentioned this too many times outside of the update at the start of the year, but I also plan on doing Terraria. Although, like, that kept getting delayed due to, like, the Wii U version. Like, my plan was to do the Wii U version when it came out, and then it got delayed to, I think, this month. But, yeah, I'm going to wait till, things clear up and there's, like, just a little more stability going on before I, like, even start recording that. And plus, it gives me more time to decide, like, if I should, record it on, off PC or get the Wii U version. Like, there's pros and cons to both, really. I mean, on PC, that means it would be easier for me to bring in other people to play. Maybe even an occasional viewer every now and then. I don't know. Do people really want to play games with me? Okay, this is becoming like a downer real quick. But yeah, I think that covers all bases for what will be going on with the main channel for, the foreseeable future, or at least until July 15th, where, I might have some more updates and junk. Yeah, I just wanted to get that intro to the summer of strategy, over and done with. I was about to say Sony. I'm still in that mindset, and it's been like almost a year later. Oh boy. As for the second channel, I have two little series, sort of like ready to go now, and hopefully one of them will be up on Monday. And the fact that I'm bringing it up now means that I kind of have no choice now. So, yeah, I'm going to have to get to work on that. But essentially, a little teaser for that. If you like my rants, you might like seeing these kind of videos. They're more like social commentary / rant things. Well, there's going to be some comedy in there, but yeah, it's just going to be spitting that truth, spitting that real talk. The weekly news thing, I think I might just kick that off when E3 gets here, because I plan to do some E3 related things too. And by that I mean videos that everybody and their mom does, but hey, I'd be putting my own little twist on it. Like E3 abridged, or a quick look at E3, or my E3 reactions and stuff. I mean, hell, Matt Lease and Video Game Donkey, they're like, the guys for that. But like I said, I have my own little twist, and yeah, I really am looking forward to E3. My God, summer in general is just good for gamers. E3, SGDQ, so many tournaments, like major tournament events going on. The Steam sale. The phone ringing. And even the Final Fantasy V 4-job Fiesta event, which is, a yearly charity event where people play or stream Final Fantasy V with certain restrictions, for charity. How many times did I say for charity? I don't know. And yeah, I'm thinking of participating in that this year. That's sort of unrelated to the second channel. I probably should have brought that up prior, but yeah, whatever. Yeah, I might start streaming. Oh boy. Well, emphasis on might. You don't necessarily have to stream the Fiesta. You know, you can do videos or just post snapshots of your progress on Twitter. But yeah, I really want to get involved with that. It sounds fun. There's also going to be an IndieBox update coming up of this game that you're currently seeing, hopefully, Dust on Elysian Tail. The reason that I have the footage before getting the IndieBox is because I already own the game. So, hey, if you want a digital copy of Dust on Elysian Tail, check out the IndieBox unboxing when it goes up. But yeah, that's essentially it for the secondary channel. As for things concerning my personal life, nothing's really changed, although I'm able to start saving up some more money again. Woo! And I'm still filling out applications and, sending my resume to different places every week so that I can get my ass out of that dead-end part-time job on the weekends. Yay! Though, of course, getting an internship, if I were to get one, I would really have to, do a lot of, time management and just, schedule out everything perfectly to accommodate for that. And I think it's possible. Going to start, working out and going to the gym this week. Maybe chronicle my progress on Twitter. And, yeah, no major events because while I do have a little more money, I don't have enough money currently to have major fun at all these different conventions that are happening outside of my state. AnimeCon and E3 just, I envy them. I envy those people. But yeah, there's going to be a small scale Comic Con coming to another little city close to me fairly soon, along with Technicon, which is a convention for techno music, and also video games, anime, and comics and stuff. Every convention covers all of that. It's just they'll be oh, but we specialize in this. Yeah, well, whatever you say. But yeah, I've gone on long enough here. With this, the Summer of Strategy officially kicks off. Well, I mean, it'll kick off tomorrow. If this does go up on Sunday, then yeah, tomorrow being Monday, the next day, then yeah, okay. But yeah, the Summer of Strategy will kick off on Monday. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. And here's hoping you all enjoy it too. Though my biggest fear is you all realizing that I'm a freaking idiot. Because strategy games, they kind of require intelligence. And there have been quite a few times where I've not showcased good intelligence. A prime example being the Summer of Strategy. I joke, I kid. But alright, see you all next time. Goodbye.